If a tree falls in a lake and no one's there to fish it, does it really hold a bass? Well, probably, and that's probably why almost everybody will cast at a down tree when they see it. But how do you know if that down tree is worth the time and effort to really pick it apart? Well, in today's episode of the 262 Fishing Friday Forum, that's exactly what we'll talk about. We're getting into the hot days of summer here in southeastern Wisconsin, and anytime the weather gets hot, you're going to want to try and fish cover. Either trees that have laid down in the water, docks, anything that bass will relate to try and get out of the heat. Well, I recently went fishing on one of the hottest days of the year we've had so far, and I talk about exactly that, so let's get out on the water. This area right here looks incredibly alluring. You'd think a fish would definitely be on those trees, and they probably are, but the surface temperature is 71 degrees, so I'm sure it's even warmer down below. I gotta think these fish are probably in the shade. I'm gonna fish this lay down here, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. I'm gonna do what I can to work my way over to the shade out there. And then I'm gonna really pick apart any laydown I see in the shade and go with that. But I don't want to pass this up, and I'll probably come back to it if I'm still here in the afternoon when the shade has reached this side. Oh, I got a follower. Probably a fry garter. Definitely in the shade though. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. We got laydowns in the shade. I'm gonna pick around this with my square bill. I like the square bill because I can keep it shallow. I can get an erratic movement like a fish trying to go after some fry. And hopefully work it through the shade over some of this cover. Hopefully there'll be a big old bass hiding in it. Or in this case, a stick. There we go. That's a fish. Oh, it came off. Is he going for it again? No, he's not. I saw him kind of floating around and swimming away. So in this clip here, you can't exactly see it on the camera, but there are a bunch of branches in the shade along the shore, and so I decided that would be a place worth picking apart, and it proved to be effective. Now, of course, finding the fish is all well and good, but it's still up to you to get that fish into the boat. So of course, fish, just like people, want to be comfortable, and if we're hot, we're gonna look for a cooler place to be, and that's gonna be in the shade. Well, just like people, fish also need to breathe. Next week's episode, we'll talk about how to find fish in the high oxygen areas, because fish need oxygen to breathe just like we do. So make sure you're subscribed to 262 Fishing to see more of these 262 Fishing Friday Forum videos, tips and tricks, tackle reviews, and just overall discussion about fishing. If you're not subscribed already, push the red button down below to subscribe, push the bell next to it to get notifications when I put my videos out. Do me a huge favor, guys, share these videos with your friends, get the word out, and teach them how to fish if they don't know how, and spread the word about 262 Fishing. Of course, if you're local to Waukesha County, leave a comment down below. Let me know what lake you'd like me to fish, and that's where I'll head to. And again, this is a forum, which means conversation, so leave a comment down below on certain areas you like to fish, especially during these hot summer days. And as always, folks, remember, it doesn't matter if you go around the world or go around the corner, just as long as you go fishing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the water.